All right, so let's get all right. So I love that you brought that up, Marshall. Let's get a little improvisational here at the end to keep people interested in this webinar as it's coming through to them live. So I want to put your feet to the fire on what you just said a little bit, both of you. So Randy, let's actually go to you first. So I'm curious, as Marshall alluded to the verticals. So if you were talking to a CEO of a supermarket, let's say a supermarket chain that hasn't yet begun using RFID, and I'm going to go through the verticals on this one too, because I think it'll be fun. We'll see where it goes. What would you tell them, Randy?
Yeah, no, I would say, not a lot of RFID tagging in the supermarket industry, but a lot of common problems where freshness and what I would call first expire, first out
Mm,
creates a lot of waste. And so, RFID is a perfect technology for being able to manage those first expired, first out kinds of waste producing situations. I think the other thing that I also want to be mindful of is RFID can have a lot of value when it's tagged at the case level, and you don't have to tag. Nobody's expecting people to start tagging heads of lettuce. And so,
right.
how do you leverage, right, the packaging that things come in to be able to use RFID for traceability and the things that every supermarket CEO knows are problems that could bite them if they don't understand what they got and where it came from.
Got it. Okay. All right, Marshall, back to you now. So same question, but for the drugstore industry. If you're a drugstore chain that hasn't utilized RFID, what would you tell them, Marshall?
I would say that you can already be using RFID for asset protection, that you're already investing a lot of time and money into an older technology that isn't serialized, and you already could be protecting product and using RFID to solve who's ripping you off, how they're ripping you off, etc. I would say that there is no single thing you can do to improve the fortunes of your company than authorize the source tagging of your merchandise. Full stop.
Full stop. Well said. Well said. All right. Any other closing thoughts from either one of you before we let you go? Thank you both. I mean, we titled this session that how the cleverest retailers are using RFID. And I think you both gave us tremendous insights to how the best of the best are deploying it and how they're thinking about it now and into the future, kind of with the latter approach that Randy alluded to, even potentially introducing the idea of like RFID plus. Those pluses get thrown around with everything, don't they, Randy? And so like
They
you can
do.
really you can really plus up your business by just getting into RFID to begin with. There's so many value offshoots that come from it, and you guys did a great job outlining that for our
Yeah,
audience.
I like RFID. Everybody's all American. Marshall, I'm going to use that.